I thought the guy would be. I thought the guy would be
Oh.
decent.
I don't know why Doom would come in here and show his penis. I just
He's
don't
proud of
understand.
it.
All right, Joey, just send it, buddy. Here it goes.
I tried staying out of all this. I really did.
Well,
Until
maybe-
I was mentioned, and that's I wouldn't. You know what I mean?
And you know what? Maybe at this point, make things worse, or maybe make things better. You know, you just don't know. I'll be right back.
Oh, for fuck's sake. He's going to die in the fucking bathroom. You watch. He's going to fucking fall, hit his fucking head.
It's high as fuck. There it goes. There it goes. I knew that was coming. There it is. Rest in peace, Yang. You will be missed. Stay out of skate. You on the floor, bud? He's on the floor. He's on the floor. You all right?
I'm sticky.
I know, buddy. I knew he was going to wind up hurting himself. I knew it. Fucking knew it. Yeah, I'm going to have a fucking dead old guy on my fucking hands. Not the first time that happened. Huh? What do you guys think? Wait a minute. Joe, you know what?
I did mention that earlier. I wasn't sure to call ICE
Renee.
on Renee. He was here earlier.
AKA JPS. I did say that to the thing. I don't know to who. I've been drinking all day. Sorry, gang. Really happened. Joey, what's happening, brother?
Jack.
Yes, sir.
I'm not trying. I'm not. I got. Can I talk, please, Jack? I'm not
So
trying to be nasty to anybody. I'm not here to. I got nothing against Mr. Ying Wei, whatever his name is. I don't. I would like to hear what his opinion is, and I'm going to explain this because I think outside of streaming, the man's intelligent enough to understand what I'm saying, and that's what I have to. What I've done. Everybody wants. Jason's trying to get everybody to talk about him. You understand? And everybody thinks, let's settle it. This is beyond. I don't want to settle this on a stream. I don't want to make views out of this. I don't want to make money off of this. If he's 100% telling the truth, why can't he? He's right down the road. Meet me in a public place. Look me in the eye if he's telling the truth. But no, I'm going to tell you what I did tonight. Privately, I DM'd him. I said, listen to me. This is very serious what you're saying. I said, Jason, all kidding aside what you said about me or my wife, okay, I'm not even going to get upset. What I'm trying to tell you, Jason, this is serious. So I'm asking you privately, forget about everything else that's going on. Are you telling the truth on your mother's fucking life that my wife did this? Because this is the difference of me fucking walking out of my marriage and staying home. He would not answer me privately. The minute I asked him while he was live streaming, looking at the camera, he answered. Now, if I was just a fucking simple guy and a dumb motherfucker, and I saw, ask privately, he don't answer. But before his camera, he's willing to answer it. What would that show you? He's fucking lying. He's trying to just fucking make a show to put his name somewhere. Because if you can't answer privately, if you're so 100% telling the truth, then why can't you face me? Why can't you sit down with me in a restaurant and say, Jason, you made a lot of accusations. So here we are, man to man. Because you can get body language talking with somebody. I know how to be reasonable no matter what people think of me. I don't go off half-cock because here's it. There's going to be this story. There's going to be that story. In the middle, the truth's going to come out. His body language and the way he talks, if he's telling the truth face to face, we'll see if he's truthful or not. But I already trapped him because he won't talk privately. He wants to only do it on stream. So he's only doing one thing. He's 100% lying. Until he can be a man, he's not a man. I don't want to make money off of this and make a big deal out of this. It's stupid. First of all, and Mr. Yingwei, I don't hate you. I want you to know now, I never disliked you. I don't know you. I don't dislike you. I said a lot of things about a lot of people, but I don't know you as a man. I don't
whether
know
you do or you don't. That's fine. It's
I respect
okay.
that.
It's okay.
That. Can build somebody that bad unless they're a mass murderer. The things that are said about me and my wife on a constant level. Come on, do you really, in your heart, as a human being, believe that I am this fucking monster? And I mean, I respect whatever you say. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not. But there's no way in a normal world anybody can believe that the way they come at me daily and the more they add that I am this monster. I'm not. I made a lot of mistakes. I've been accountable. I paid the price for my mistakes. I never said this person. Listen to me. I look in the mirror every day. You know what I say to myself every day? There's my nightmare. The person in that mirror is the one that caused everything in my life. I know my worst nightmare is me. Okay, I understand that. I blame no one for what I do in my life. I'm my worst enemy, my own worst enemy. But I am a righteous man and I have values. And I'll tell you what, I take friendship very seriously. So I'm going to tell you, Jason Bardo, I befriended him. I'm talking a very serious friendship. When he was sick with no electricity and had to be hooked up to a machine for he could breathe, when he had no lights during a hurricane, I brought him to my home. I gave him my bed to sleep in. I fed him. I invited him over for holidays. I've done everything as a friend. I've never backdoored him. He leaves for whatever reason he left. I don't know. I never asked him to stop my business. He didn't want to tell me. He just left to get himself healthy is what he said. I believe that. But then he comes at me and says, because someone wrote in a comment that I never talked. And 100 people, I swear to you, just tonight have looked and searched everywhere on the internet. And not one of them saw one bad thing that I've ever said about Jason Bardo. The real reason is when Jack wanted me on when they were fighting, I wouldn't go on. Ask Jack. I said, Jack, I love you, but Jason's my friend, and I'm not coming on to talk about him. When Jason left, I promise you I never once came on. But when Jason left and just didn't talk to nobody, the third month I said, all right, Jack, but don't judge me that I fucking broke the law. I have been convicted of a crime. I went to prison, but I didn't. I wrote bad checks. I did scummy shit. But I was an addict for 30 years because I chose to. I wrote bad checks because it was better than me to go knock some old lady over in the head and rob a friend or rob my mother or my family. So I said, fuck it. Who am I hurting? A corporation that's going to write it off anyhow? Even though it was still wrong, my logic as an addict, a lot of addicts, they go fucking rob their mothers. They rob their sisters. They beat their grandmothers up. They knock old ladies in the head. They put guns in people's face. I never did that. I worked, paid for my stuff. When I needed money, I wrote bad checks. I made good. I got caught, and I went to the judge. I walked in with a suit. Like a man. I'm guilty. What's the penalty? I paid it all back. I was accountable. But everybody says I'm a scumbag. Fine, I'm a scumbag. My moves and my actions, I am a scumbag for doing that. But how many people will come on the air and fucking tell they're good and they're bad? And then people are going to look at me and say, you're full of shit. Why would I do that? I'm 60 years old. I made mistakes. I'm human. You understand? But to fucking sit here, I got 6 fucking shows a week, more than Stuttering John ever had, talking and calling me and my wife the ungodliest stuff. And you know what? I got to the point where this is ridiculous. No matter what I say, no matter how I prove them wrong, I tell them, prove it. Nobody can prove nothing. And I'm sorry. Quad's your friend. I respect you for that. But he lies through his fucking teeth about me. And he knows he does. Because let me tell you something. I have to go next door to the DVR where all the cameras are. The guy to the company that puts it, if you got video, the voice is recorded. Something's off on the system. I have to figure out. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna to spend the next fucking 24 hours figuring out how to get it with the sound. What did he prove? Yes, he came to my house. I didn't call him to come here. He came. You really believe the police will say, yeah, it's okay, you can do that. It's okay. No police is going to lead him to come over here when he's asking questions like that, because he's asking questions, then they're going to say, it seems like you're trying to find out what you could do legally and what you can't in a bad way. He came here with his camera on to record because he's got no fucking buddy watching him. And he knows that Joey C's the household name and that Joey C's name is going to get him to rise. He knows that. I done nothing, but this is a guy that swore he was my friend. You think I just blew this? I was fucking floored. I let this man in my home several times. I gave him my bed because he was sick. That's a fucking guy that's a piece of shit. I mean, come on. And I've learned, I've heard you say, come on, Joey, you take two things from serious. You've gotten chat rooms and said, Joey, come on. You know you can't take this too serious. You're right. I wear and take a lot of things serious because I'm a real person. You understand? I don't, maybe, and I'm not the brightest person. I can't spell. You don't understand what I say, but I got common sense and I've always been a hard worker and I've always tried to be a good person. I've never, ever went after anybody that didn't try to fucking hurt me.
Hit the like button. Okay, Doom, you're gone again. That's it. I'm so sick of you anyway.
Let's go.
Doom knows, and everybody else knows.
Doom knows. Doom's a clipper.
You're gonna go give Doom the opportunity to make a fucking internet platform to build his fucking business off the money he made from selling rotten tennis shoes? All of these people named Doom are the migrants that walked across the border. I literally asked you today to make my content go viral. Did you make my content go viral?